Meet Claire. She's caring, trusting, and always quick to forgive. When she met Chuka, he seemed perfect, thoughtful, attentive, passionate. But soon, the small things started. Comments that cut deeper than they appeared. Questions about who she spoke to. "I just care about you," he said. Claire didn't realize at the time that love shouldn't feel like fear. It wasn't long before she began walking on eggshells, shrinking parts of herself, and doubting her worth. Abuse doesn't always leave a bruise. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes emotional. And sometimes it hides behind apologies repeated over and over. Claire's story is real, but it's also a textbook example of how abuse begins and escalates. Abuse is any behavior that intentionally harms, controls, or manipulates another person. It can be emotional or verbal, constant criticism, humiliation, gaslighting, physical, hitting, slapping, or intimidation, financial, withholding money, sexual, coercion or assault, spiritual, using faith or belief to dominate or shame. Abuse thrives on power imbalance. One isolated act doesn't make a pattern, but repeated control does. Many victims, like Claire, miss early signs. Watch for intensity too fast. We're soulmates within weeks. Subtle isolation, discouraging outside relationships. Jealousy disguised as care, monitoring harmless interactions. Boundary testing, ignoring your no. Blame shifting, never taking responsibility. Emotional volatility, alternating warm and cold behavior. Secrecy pressure, don't tell anyone about this. Listen to your instincts. If your body feels anxious or fearful consistently, that is a warning. The abuse cycle often follows 4 stages: tension building, small irritations, pressure, subtle threats, explosion, the abusive act itself, apology, honeymoon, promises, gifts, affection, calm, temporary peace before tension returns. This cycle creates trauma bonding, where victims mistake chaos for love. Pray, meditate on God's word, and ask for guidance. But remember, faith is not passive. Take practical, wise steps to protect yourself. Be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. Abuse is rarely sudden. It creeps in through control, manipulation, and entitlement. The signs often appear before you even realize it: anxiety, fear, shrinking into yourself. Claire's story shows that abuse is not your fault. Confusion is normal. Pain does not define your worth. If this helped you feel seen, consider subscribing. You don't have to walk this journey alone.